Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks Part 2. And if you didn't watch Part 1, you'll be a little bit confused. I'm trying to help some young person, a student, and I'm not doing it exactly, but he sent me 4 pictures. Uh, this, once it's done, will be relatively easy to draw something like that. Um, and if he needs help, or they, I'm going to quit saying him or her. And even if I did look at the name, I wouldn't know. So I'm going to put this back in the center of the page. This is my 15-degree just because I want that. Now, if if I look, I really need a line going and skipping this one. If we look at the drawing, it's kind of really hard to watch, but if you take this arch and go up here, you're, well, maybe that's what I did wrong the first one. I almost have to, let's just do that. 3-point curve line. Let's go from that one. See, well, that goes on the other side. So that's what it's kind of confused. You don't have to do that. I want this line to there, and then it follows down to here. So it's skipping, it's on the line, and it's skipping 2 full X's. Maybe that's what I did the wrong first time. So I'm going to try this. This is all welded together. I'm going to rotate it 7.5 degrees. And that's going to get me up, well, yeah, that's going to help. But I need to go from the outside of this X to the outside of this X. And to do that, to get it right in the center, I'm going to take a 2-point line and go from that node to that node, because that way I've got a center point on that line. So if I take my 3-point curve line, you see it goes right to the center. So I'm going to back out till I see center. Then I'm going to try to kind of go from the center and give a little bit of, I don't think I can curve it too much. So we're going to take another 2-point line. I get so used to grabbing the 3-point curve line. So I want it from this outside box. See, that just gives me that other, and really what I ought to do is just take this and Control D and mirror it, and then put this, grab that with the 4-sided X, and see it goes right to the middle of that spot. If that's correct, it doesn't have much of an arch, where this has quite a bit of an arch. You know what? It's going from the inside of the X. So that's hopefully gonna make it a little bit better. But I wanna make sure I delete those 2 lines I drew, and since the other thing is welded, I can just do this and hit delete. So I'm gonna go from the inside of this X with a 2-point line. And I can go ahead and do from the inside of this one. See, this will give me a little bit more of a curve. I hope anyway. So now I'm going to go from the center. Maybe I'm going up too high. I'm going to say that's about all the curve I could do. Control D, mirror it, and then put that X right there. And see, that's from the, well, it's not exactly on the inside. That looks like it's in the center. That's not. So let's just take this line and put it to the center. Okay. Now I should be able to get rid of these lines. I'm not going to get rid of them. I'm going to nudge. Remember, I set my nudge real low, So I'm going to set my nudge back to 25. I'm going to nudge these out of the way. And I'm going to grab these two lines, holding down the shift key. I'm going to go ahead and weld them. I'm going to make them that 8 points. I'm going to go to object, convert the line to an outline, left click, right click. I think this is going to work. Now we need to Control D, alternate C, which put the rotation up there. And I'm going to go 7.5 at first. That might just do it, but it didn't put it. Let's go 15, see what it does. I like that better because that goes to the X. Control D, whenever you stop, Corel's going to do that. Control D, alternate C. Let me make sure I just got one copy, and I do. Control D, alternate C, 30 degrees. Yeah, I'm going to like this one a little better. It's amazing how everything just fits into place. Do I need one more? Yep. Now, hopefully, I'm going to take and weld it all is going to work. And it looks like it did. Voila, look at that. So now he's got an area to write in with these other items, which if he needs help or they need help, they can email me back. Because you could take that area and write in it and do all kinds of floral, designs. I might even play with this later. I got a couple other emails already today I need to answer. But that's pretty cool. I'm pretty proud of myself on this one. And, as far as the center, it's just another design, that would fit inside there and fit in these niches. Anyway, I hope that helped them a little bit. Thank you for watching.